Greetings, friends. Ah, the scammer life. Wow. Imagine working at a call center that on any given day or even hour you might be performing the job of a banker, only to turn around and be asked with project management or even sales. That's what some scammer outfits are like, operating multiple scams in the same location. Here are two scambaits with some of the dumbest, thickest scammers I have ever encountered. It's a combination of lack of understanding of Western culture, immaturity, and just plain dumbness that's on display here. And all this is what makes my role as a scam baiter fulfilling. I get to immerse myself into a weird and wicked scenario with some of the craziest character life has to offer while serving humanity by wasting these scoundrels' time. It's hard to believe there are people like this taking their job seriously, but it is what it is, and if it weren't for scam baiters, all hell would be breaking loose, and so many more innocent lives would be destroyed. I am so glad to be a part of this. Enjoy!
Social Security Administration, how can I help you today?
Hi, I'm returning a phone call. Said there's something going on with my Social Security.
Your name
My name is Susan Walker.
and what is your date of birth?
Date of birth was February 13, 1986.
1986, okay. And what is your Social Security number?
My Social Security number is
Yes, just
100.
verify me once. As I can see in my system, that the reason you are contacted today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action filed on your Social Security number, and now we have got an officially order from the U.S. government to
Okay.
suspend your social number at this right moment because we have found many suspicious activities done on your social. Did you receive any calls from your local police department regarding this
No,
case?
no.
Your social has been found suspicious for criminal activities in the state of Texas. Have you ever been there in the state of Texas before?
Yes, I've been there a couple times. My cousin in a beauty pageant in Dallas. So we flew into Dallas and then we went to the pageant. It was for about 3 days.
Okay, and did you
And then
share or you lost your any?
in 2005, I went to Dallas to do a job interview for one of the airline companies, but I didn't get the job.
Okay, ma'am. Did you
And
lost
then
your any kind of information?
2009, we had a family reunion in Tyler, Texas.
So you have been there in the state of Texas. Have you lost your any kind of information there?
What do you mean?
Means any kind of information like your social security number, your debit card, your driving license.
Oh, well, not in Texas, but in 2004, I was at a bus station in Reno and I lost my wallet. But
Okay, so
it took 3 weeks to get everything back because my social security card was in there as well as my birth certificate.
I understood, ma'am. I understood. Because we are taking this issue to the FBI headquarters, as we are having a strong evidence that are enough to prove you guilty inside the courthouse. The investigation started when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Texas, and the car contained some blood and some amount of drugs residues inside it. And after investigation, we found that the car was rented under your name and under your personal social information.
No, I
And there
didn't
are
rent.
two addresses which,
I didn't rent that car. I've never rented a car in Texas.
ma'am, let me finish first. I will give you the fair enough chance to speak. Okay?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I didn't rent a car.
Okay, ma'am. I will give you the instruction, okay? That there are two addresses which was linked with the title of the vehicle. The address in the city of Rowlett, which was raided by the U.S. Marshal, and unfortunately, there was no one inside the residence. But they have successfully recovered 22 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drugs, and some documentations from the financial institute. such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, US Bank, and many more others are there. And the entire paperwork has your name on it. And thousands of dollars has been wired from this bank account, locally and internationally. So which totally seems suspicious to us. That is why we as a Social Security Administration, we have to case file against you for the drug trafficking and as well as money laundering. As you said, you don't know about this case, so you never rented any car under your name. Am I correct?
Well, well, before we go any further, it'd be nice if you would identify yourself. Are you just a receptionist, or what do you do?
My name is ma'am Victor Frank. My federal badge ID number it's DC 87875999, and I
Eight
work
seven
with
eight
the
seven.
Social Security Administration.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't know who you were. You asked me who I was, but you never introduced yourself.
Yeah, it's Victor Frank. My first name is Victor, and my last name is Frank. Are you did you suspect anyone who can use your information?
You mean someone in my, either a friend or family?
Do you suspect anyone, your friends, family, colleagues, your bank people, or anyone?
No. What should I?
Because anyone can use your information easily. So if you want to willing to cooperate with us, then we can clear up your names and we can catch the real culprit who was using your information towards this fraudulent activity. So
Well,
what
I
you want to
mean,
do, ma'am?
what are my choices?
Are you willing to cooperate with us so we can catch the real culprit and you can
Yeah,
save yourself?
yes, I would like to cooperate.
So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer this call to the senior verifications officer, who is the
Okay,
authorized person regard with your case. Okay?
okay. Could you
So
could you try to get me somebody who's younger? It'd be easier to understand someone who's more my age.
yes, ma'am. Hold on. Let me
Cause
transfer this call. I will transfer
you,
the one of
you,
the best
you,
officer.
you should consider retiring. You're sounding a little old. Thank you.
Uh, yes.
I just want to speak to
Okay, just
someone
hold
who's
for a moment.
younger. I just want to speak to someone who's younger.
Yes, ma'am. Just hold for a moment. Let me transfer this call. I will transfer this call to the best officers. Okay?
Thank you.
A very good day to you, Mrs. Mary. This is Neil Jordan. Yeah, I spoke with your husband, and your husband told me to give you a call.
Yeah, but I'm glad you called when you did because I was getting ready to leave. Now I'll change my plan.
Oh, no, you mean to say you're going outside?
I was gonna go down to the store, but since you've called, we'll take care of this cancellation.
Ma'am, yes, actually, the only reason I'm calling you, we are going to do the cancellation, and whatever is needed, we are going to do that, and it's probably not going to take time.
Okay, so it's just a real quick, just like a minute maybe.
No, not a minute. It's going to take probably 5 to 10 minutes of your time.
Okay,
That's what I can tell you. Right, because the cancellation is really important, ma'am, or else you'll get charged every month, which we don't want it. And that's why we are calling you today.
like I said, I
Okay.
was gonna leave, so I need to take this coat off. Oh my gosh, this thing is getting heavy. Let me turn my laptop on. Where are you located?
Ma'am, we're located at 22 South Durango Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada. No, I'm really sorry to call you up the time when you're working because that's not a good time, and I even don't know whether you're working at that time. I'm
Well,
really sorry for that.
my husband said you were gonna call me at 3, and it's 3:20.
Call you at 3:20 something because you talk with your family member, and don't bother. Your husband even told me don't bother Miss Mary while she's talking with the family.
But you called at 3:20. You didn't call at 3:05, so you're late.
Uh, I'm sorry. I thought he said 3:20, or else
No.
I'm gonna call you at 3:05.
Okay, so my computer's up and running.
All right. And ma'am, could you please tell me, can you see all your icons and everything over there? There's something which we have given to you a long time ago. Can you see a new things on your screen right now?
Well, on my screen, I see my desktop icon.
Yeah, like what else the icon is? Can you tell me the icon's name? There's something
My
it's called Team Viewer or
what
anything.
a recycle bin, VLC
Mhm.
media player,
Yeah.
Microsoft Edge,
Mhm.
CC Leaner,
Mhm.
Notepad. I have
All right.
a WordPad,
Uh huh.
and Camera Roll, and Steam.
Uh huh. You don't have
Well,
anything else.
yeah, I have more things. Let's see, security update, 3D viewer, alarm and clock.
Mhm.
I have
Mhm.
Apple software update, and
Okay.
calculator,
Uh huh.
and calendar, and connect.
What else?
Um, I have, it's got pictures, Microsoft Store, and weather,
Mhm.
and Netflix Play.
All right, Mr. Mary, you can do one thing, a very normal thing. You can do it, like you have Google Chrome on your laptop.
Yes, I
Google
do.
Chrome.
Yes.
Oh, can you please open that app so I can let you know, please? Yep.
Okay.
All right, it's open. And ma'am, like have a look at the very top of your screen. Can you see there's a long white panel and something is written over there, www.google.com. Anything written
N-
over there at the top?
No, it's a white blank space.
Oh, it's a new tab. Is that right?
I don't know what that is. What do you mean?
All right, like I mean, like at the very top, it's a long white panel or something is written inside that panel.
There's nothing written. It's blank. It wants me to type in a
It's
website.
all right. You can type like the website which I'm gonna give you right now. It's W, three W's should be
www
there,
dot
www dot. What's an
then
alpha
.com.
mix? Is that a dog food?
No, no, no. That's not a dog food.
When I
We
used to
don't
have,
sell a dog food or something.
when I was growing up, my mom would have me feed my doggy alpha mix. It
Oh,
just
that's
reminds me.
different kind of food. There's many food like pedigree or something. All right. So you need to like put a .com on it. So then only it's going to work.
Yeah, I did. I put .com.
All right. Now you can press enter. So
Okay.
you'll see a page will come up and you'll see a man is sitting over there with the specs or something.
Oh
You see it?
yeah, he looks like he's a hacker. He looks like Edwin Snowden. He's doing,
No, no, no,
he's
no, no.
doing, he's kind of my hero because he told on the government.
No, no, no. It's not the hacker, man. Like,
Well, he's not
he's
really a
just holding
hacker.
it.
He's an agent that whistle blowed. Okay, what it says is
No,
the
no.
fastest and the easiest way for remote support and
Yeah,
remote control is
yeah,
AlphaMix.
yeah.
That's so
Yeah, that's our
weird.
company's software.
So they went from making dog food to computers. That's cool. 'Cause
No, 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 no.
AlphaMix is good for doggies.
No, it's not for doggy, man. It's for human being.
No, AlphaMix used to be a good dog food. Connect to your
It's not a
computer.
dog food, man.
Yes, we used to buy it all the time. Now we buy
Ma'am, like
Purina for a kitty, but we don't give a kitty AlphaMix because we don't want it to start barking.
no, it's not like that.
Okay.
It is not like that. This is like the LP Max where we can get connected with the server. That's all. And like underneath, you see something it says download free. You don't need to buy anything. It's just a free one.
Well, down at the bottom, it's
It's a
got,
free download.
there's like a group of people. It looks like maybe
Not group of people.
one of them may have said something inappropriate and they're just putting up with it. That's that look on their
No, no,
face.
no.
Remote
Oh
support
no,
and
no.
maintenance. You can help your
No, that's
customers, relatives, and friends who are having trouble with their computers with remote access. There's no
oh
need for a
yes,
person
yes,
you
sure.
interact with to make any adjustments. When people look at me like that at work, I start to ask questions. Okay, which one of you broke the rules? See, that's the look that they have. No one's that happy. And then there's a guy in the middle. It looks like he just scored a date. That's weird.
Oh,
And
Mr.
then there's
Mary,
a
you don't need to look all this thing. Just
guy on the
leave it
right
on
hand
that.
side. It looks to me like somebody just told him that he might get a raise if he does harder work, and he's agreeing with them.
No, no, no. You don't need to follow up that stuff. Just look on the middle of it.
According to
You see
this
something.
one, it says remote access, access to your remote computer from another computer or from a mobile device. This is fascinating.
Ma'am, you don't need to follow up that stuff, okay? You,
Okay.
it's different. It's different. You don't need to worry. Just look at the middle of the page, okay?
Okay,
You see something.
in the middle,
Middle.
it says some of the many features of AlphaMix. It's got auto sizing, encrypted communication, whatever that means, and file transfer.
Don't transfer anything, okay? You don't need to transfer anything.
No,
Just
it's
look
what it
at
says
the
on the
left.
screen. It says it on the
Yeah,
screen.
that screen says many things, ma'am. You don't need to
It
follow
has
up that
access to
thing.
user account control screens, remote restart, and video recording. So if I click on all features, it takes me to an even bigger page with more features.
Oh,
It
Mrs.
has
Mary, you don't need to.
multiple connection and screen sharing, no port forwarding required, clipboard transfer, 5 different solutions for remote support.
So
Yes.
you don't need to follow up that thing, okay? Just look at the middle of the page. You can see something. It says free download. You can click
No,
on that free download.
this is the features. It's got all the features.
You don't need to see the features. You don't need to see the features. You don't need it. Just click on that download now.
It downloaded a program called AlphaMix.exe.
Yeah, you can just try to open that up.
How?
Just click on that twice. It will work.
Now it says open file, security warning. Do you want to run this file?
Open.
Name.
Open. Click on open.
C: line users, line Mary, line download, line AlphaMix.exe.
Yeah, open it up.
Publisher: Technopars Belisium Technologeri Sanyai Vetikaret Ltd. It's asking me to click on run or cancel.
Run. Everything you need to run.
User account control. Do you
it's
want to allow this app to make changes to your device?
Yeah, it will make it new, so you can click on that yes.
AlphaMix. It's got. They should put a little doggy there, not a sword.
No doggy, no cat, ma'am. Ma'am, no doggy, no cats. You don't need to worry about that, okay? Nothing is coming up on your screen. You need to like see the thing. It says something start. Can you see anything? It says start.
It says user agreement. AlphaMix user agreement. AlphaMix is a program that provides the access of a computer to another one via internet and obtains all kinds of operations on that computer.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
In a nutshell, AlphaMix is a remote access program.
Ma'am, one
Using
person.
AlphaMix is due to the terms mentioned below, and by using AlphaMix you are deemed to accept these terms.
Ma'am, who's Kid Boga?
I'm sorry?
Kid Boga, you know who's Kid Boga?
A kitty Tonka?
Yeah, you know that very well, right? Miss Mary, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Ma'am, could you please tell me what you can see on the screen right now?
It's on the AlphaMix website.
You see, you can see the three little dots.
Yes, I see
And,
the
and
three
just
little...
left all right, and just left beside that small little dot, three little dot, just left inside, what you can see?
It's my cartoon, Avatar, I got in Disneyland.
All right, just try to click on that, please. All right, and ma'am, I would like to know one thing. I would like to verify, okay? Because first of all, we're gonna check something that whether everything is okay or not. So then we can do something.
Okay, I really don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm talking about a very, very very simple thing, which I'm gonna make you understand in a minute. Don't worry, okay? Just
Okay.
give me a few minutes. Okay, ma'am. At the very left hand side, bottom corner, can you find a 4 square of Windows key?
I can see the Windows symbol. If I click on it, it makes the start menu come up.
No, I mean to say, you can see the start stuff, right? And try to type C. C as in Charlie, A as in Apple, then M for Mary, then E for Edward. All right, now, can you see something underneath, a symbol of settings? You see something that says use camera when I broadcast.
If you want my web camera, you're not going to see me. I blocked it. I don't let no one run my web camera, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. So how you know that?
Because you wanted me to open my web camera.
No. I'm not looking for the web camera. I was just telling you that, what you can see over there. That one.
Okay. We have camera privacy setting. I'm having trouble understanding how this has to do with getting my Norton subscription canceled. That's what I understood from my husband. You were going to cancel a Norton subscription.
Okay. I would like to ask you one thing. You work, right?
Yeah, I work for United Healthcare.
All right, but your husband told me a different thing.
No, he didn't. Why would he do that?
He said you're a kind of YouTuber, right? But your husband told me that you're like a YouTuber or something. If I'm not wrong.
We watch YouTube. Let me ask my husband.
Just 1 minute, man. Stay on the line.
Ray. The Norton person told me that you said I watch YouTube all the time.
No, I told him you work in healthcare.
Hello? My husband told me that he told you I worked healthcare. What are you talking about?
Okay, your husband told me that you work for healthcare. I don't know, but I would like to know that where's your husband?
He's going back to work.
Oh, but he said he won't be at home until 5. How? He went very early. He come up very early. Why?
He comes home he comes home to get his lunch. He doesn't come home until 5. That's another hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, you mean to say he just came to the house to pick up the watch? He forgot to take the watch, right?
No, he came home to get his lunch.
Oh, lunch, okay. But he don't carry the lunch at office?
No. Not if. Why
Ma'am,
would he? Why would he?
ma'am, do you know? You know what? Like, do you know the price of gas?
It's pretty cheap right now. It's
It's
two
very
dollars a gas.
cheaper in your
It's
place.
it's two
It's
dollars.
very cheaper in your place. But when you come to India, it has a like a 91 rupees per liter.
Okay, but that's if you use a car that runs on gas. We have a
Uh,
Tesla. I'm curious to know, are you going to cancel my Norton like we planned?
oh,
What is the
just to give you the money because our company got lots of money and we got a good profit in share market. So our company had
well,
decided to give the money to the people who need it because due to COVID-19, many people lost their jobs. So we're just helping them.
okay, well, we don't really need your money. We're both employed,
No,
and
ma'am.
I
You
don't need.
you can take the money, ma'am, because you sound like you're very much tired with your work and also it is my pleasure
Okay,
to help you.
okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
Please take it. Don't say no.
You're misrepresenting what you were supposed to be doing. You're kind of creeping me out. So
Okay.
I think you can maybe have your supervisor call, but no thank you. I'm gonna restart my
But no.
computer, and you can
Okay.
go give money to somebody else, I guess.